Well, welcome everybody. Happy Saturday. The reason why this is not a Saturday at John's is when I woke up this morning, it was 3 degrees, and I'm not going outside at 3 degrees. No way. So, today's going to be a day of some Cobra work, and of course, I'm going to paint a couple signs. I won't do that on this broadcast, but maybe I'll do another broadcast. Let me get this out of the way. So, I got my plans here. We got one watcher. I got my little fuselage here that I've been working on. And we are going to put her together. Let's see here. We need to do what? Well, the first thing I need to do is probably change the camera view so you guys can get a better view of what I'm doing. Because you certainly don't care to look at me. You want to look at airplanes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a taper in these stringers back here so that I can pull the fuselage together and glue it. And how we're going to do that is with a paint stick. I'll just put it on the table here. Want to end up with 3/16 thickness back here because that's what the rudder is. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Except I'm not getting the top here. Perfect fit. Let's see, we got a comment already. Let's see what that says. All as well as it could, as it's supposed to be, I guess. Okay, let's get out the glue. Yep, it's as good as it's supposed to be. This little airplane is more, for me, is more eyeball than jigging. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time doing this. It just kind of shows you what you can do in a short period of time. Looks good. Yeah, it could have been over this way a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I have to cut it back apart. I missed. That's okay. There we go, right there. Let's sand it again. Got to get a good joint on it. Still don't have my wing yet, so we might be making a build-up wing on this thing. Which won't take me long at all. I mean, I could do it in an evening, a couple of hours. God, still bowed. Okay, we got plan number 2. I'm gonna jerk around with this thing. So it's calling for 3/8 lightweight soft balsa top block. So let's dig out some of the old scrap. Here we go. So you see that it wouldn't cooperate with me to get straight. Well, we're going to make it straight on this line right here. It will have no choice but to be straight. Yeah, we need a pen now. We know we have a pen here. I got lots of pens and pencils. Okay, I stole this one from the bank. Bank robber, Fifth Third. Yeah, they're free pens. Should be able to get top and bottom out of this. Should be able. Move that line over just a smidge. All kind of mistakes today. Okay. So, hey, Rico. I just marked the center of that bulkhead, and we're going to mark the center of this. For you inexperienced builders, use a ruler. I've been doing it so long, I'll guarantee it's within within a couple of thousands. So we're going to tack that on there. Come here. I really need a new snorkel on this because I don't want to spew out all kind of glue. Yeah, put a new snorkel on it. I don't have a bag in there, so I got snorkels in this drawer. Yeah, okay. What happened to it? There it is. Fell out of my damn hand. It's so slick you can't feel it. snorkel. Like, subscribe, share, and super chat if you can. Because I think we've taken in a sum total of about $20 this month. Not much. And how am I going to pay Charles? Come on. So, you see what I did there as I just tacked that on the center line. We're going to pull this fuselage to the center line of this and tack it. It has no choice but to be as straight as it can get. Now you just want to tack this top on there because you're going to have to cut it off to hollow it. But glue the fuselage together good. Next thing we're going to need is a bulkhead. So let's go ahead and cut this off. So I've changed some of the construction techniques from this thing, but more along the lines of a big airplane. But didn't change the numbers at all. I need a long blade is what I need. Of course, I can't find one right away. Well, I guess I could cut it from the inside. Yeah, let's do it this way. We'll cut it away a little bit and then carve. I don't want to make a major project out of anything. Oh, that's a hard piece there. But I'm not using my best wood for this thing. Just not RC wood, but it's not super ultralight contest wood. So I'd say it's 6 pound stuff. Okay. Maybe get the trash can. That is hard shit there, boy. That's weird. I guess it's just a hard spot because there it's soft. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to shut that heater down. It's warming up in here too much. Wait till it gets cold in here again, then turn it back on. I gotta get a trash can ready for all this shaving. I just took the trash out. $11 watchers. Like, subscribe, share. Super chat if you can. I gotta keep on that because we're not doing well. So I need to make the turtle deck on this thing. So we got to figure that out. And I got to figure out the bottom piece. Okay, turtle deck goes to here. I'm going to include the canopy in that, so get to there. And it goes straight on back. You know what? Let's do it this way. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just cut it big and whittle her down. How many guys watch Joe P or whatever, the machinist? He did a little safety thing on bandsaws. I think his math is a little off, probably way off. There's some miscalculation in there somewhere. Yeah, I don't need to save that. I'll save this piece for something maybe. Need to tack this here. So the first thing we're going to do is shape the front of the canopy. I got to have a block here somewhere. It's kind of at an angle, so we'll just take the gotta make it easy on myself. A little bit more. Looking at the top view, I'm just rough shaping it in so I don't have a whole lot of work to do after it's glued together. Now this piece here, mark on it. Need to raise it up a little bit. Now, normally on a big airplane, you would glue these together with white glue or Tite Bond or something like that, because it'll leave a hard line if you CA it. But I'm going to CA it because I'm going to Z-epoxy this airplane. This is going to be a quick down and dirty finish. So it's got hot. Now we'll take a block plane to it and shape it up. So let me move this. Get you down here so you can see how I do this. I mean, it's not a mystery or anything. Get a nice comfortable chair, which this is not comfortable, but what the hell happened to it there? Yeah. We got 28 minutes in on this job, and good progress has been made. I mean, this little airplane, if you stuck to it, shouldn't take longer than a couple of days to build. Oh, don't break it. Which I did. That's where it comes apart for the fuse for the wing anyway, though, so it's not a big deal. Need to get a bottom on it is what I need. Okay, that's one side. Hey, Yogi. Yeah, micro RC, it'd have to be pretty damn small. For you guys who are not real experienced with a plane, you probably should tape the fuselage side so you don't dig into it. I got a couple little nicks in it, but not bad. We need to do it this side here. Okie dokie. I think we're pretty well rough shaped in here. We can start sanding. Well, we need to get the nose blocks in it and the nose ring on it so I can shape that too. Okay, well that's how quick it shapes up. I mean, we get it rough shaped. The good thing I looked here, they got a block in here that they don't show. Damn. Oh well. I'll do it my way. Should be all right. We'll glue a piece on there. Be 3/8. Has to be 3/8. That ain't it. So we'll do it this way. That looks about right. This stupid thing is leaking. Yeah, time for a new tip, I guess. Come on. It don't want to cooperate today. We'll make it cooperate. There we go. Okay, now got to get it square. Pretty close. It actually worked out pretty good. Won't have to put the goofy rudder offset in it like it had. $40 minutes. 20 minutes left. I figured we'd keep these videos to an hour because, I mean, I can work for hours and hours and hours, but the metrics go down on the channel if I have a real long video and nobody watching. Okay, so now I need my ruler, which went where? And we use the steel one. Damn. Okay. So that gets bent up around backwards. So I'm just going to eyeball that. That ends up here. Of course, we've got to have the bottom on it, so I don't want to cut that off yet. Leave it a little big. I do it big, and I'm going to leave it big. Okay, let's glue the rudder on it. Got to be able to sand them all to shape at the same time. Where did they go? I know I had them in here. Uh-oh. Oh, there they are. The plans are calling for 3/16 rudder offset, but we're not going to do that. We'll go a little bit, but we ain't going to do that much. We're going to airfoil the stab, and we got motor offset, so that should be good. Gives you good ideas, huh? Well, I take it you're an RC guy. There's no difference between this and RC airplanes. I keep telling the RC guys that and they don't believe me. I don't like it. Shit. It's on my line, but it don't look right. When in doubt, cut it out. I'm gonna move it over 1/16 of an inch. There we go. Now we'll pull this over to there. And now it's just a matter of shaping all that. I got to put a bottom on it yet. Let's see, we got 12 minutes, so we'll put a bottom on this and then sand this all to shape. Wonder where my buddy Jim is. Yeah. Well, that's good. Tell your RC friends that you know a guy who builds airplanes and get him on the channel. Okay, let's cut a bottom block. That's too bad that's not quite big enough. I wonder if I got a piece of scrap over there. That's 74. No, not scrap, but we'll get her done. So that goes right to the cowl brake, which is right there. The glue glued itself right to the... Come on. Let's see, which is the soft end? .48. That's not bad. Not the greatest, but it ain't bad. Let's cut this out ahead of time. That way I ain't got a big hassle. a little long. Round it around. Now my plane is glued to the bench. What the hell happened here? Ah, shit. Can't win. Have to sand that off. I could do some really nice work if I had some room. Hello, my friend. Who are you? Who am I? I'm the Bob Ross of sanding. Okay, you'll notice the kick out here. The whole tail end, the last inch or so, or inch and a half, gives me my rudder offset. So that worked perfect. So now we'll tack glue this on here and shape it, and then sand it all to shape. I don't know how many hours we got involved in this project, but it ain't very many. 2 hours so far to build a fuselage, about 2.5, because I did cut out the fuselage parts prior. Damn. I wonder what this little thing's weighing already. We got to see how much weight we can get off it, so we'll have to weigh it here. See where we're at. Okay. Better put a little tack of glue on that. It's chattering. Oh, too much. Oh well, we gotta cut it off anyway. Well, what do you think? Is it starting to look like a Cobra? Kind of. And we got to get over the trash can again. I'm not going to move the can. I'll just point the camera down. You guys get the drift. A much nicer piece of wood. Go this way. Go this way so you can see what I'm doing. Looking good for as much work as I got into it, which is nothing. This is like building a stabilizer for a big plane. Not much to it. Get it all flattened out, and then I can add the shape to it. Well, we're an hour in. You guys want to hang around while I stand a little more, or I go an hour and a half, I guess. As long as you guys are on there watching. Well, thank you, Yogi. Follow the steps. You'll do the same. It's not rocket science. It's just like when I'm sign painting. It's just practice. You have to make the determination. This is what I want to do in life. This is what I want to accomplish. What is it going to take to do it? It's, it's just like my flying. If I would practice, I could fly pretty well, but I don't practice. Them guys, Paul Walker, Bill Warwick, they put in hundreds and hundreds of flights before the National. I think I did 5 before last year's National. And it shows. But that's just the way it goes. I don't have the time to practice. I mean, it's pretty easy to build because it's right here at home. But flying takes a dedication of you got to get out and put all this shit in the car. You got to go to the car, stand out in the heat. Okay, that's one side. There we go. It's all squared off now. I'll do the other side and then we'll round it up. I'm just hoping this inspires some young guy who's in half A or whatever. Hey, I can have a front row airplane half A. Which you can. I had to take this thing and set it down in the building 180 or whatever. Because I'll guarantee the finish will be great on this, and the reason being is there ain't much of it. If you guys are bad Chad followers, and you've heard him say, sand till you get to the ocean floor. Well, don't do that on this. If we did that, you're too low. You've sanded too far if you hit the ocean floor. Okay, we're in there. I mean, it's so close, it's ridiculous. Now, if I had my 36 grit block, I could really whip it out. When in doubt, whip it out. We got shit to rock and roll band. It's a big roll. Let's go, Brendan. Hey. Tom, yeah, plowing snow. Yeah, there's snow outside my door, but I ain't plowing it. Okay. We got a little bit crooked on the canopy, but I can straighten out and sand it. You know, one thing I did want to do before I get too far is I want to weigh this to see how much I'm going to take off of it. Because this is in the rough form. This is just roughed out. It's just boxy. You know, it's all sanded flat. And we're going to put the shape to it, and then I got to hollow it. I'm just kind of interested in how much this little fuselage is going to weigh. Oh, that's why it needs a little tack right there. Little tack. Okay, let's weigh it up and see what it weighs. Needs a little tack right there too. If you're sanding and you notice that you got it flat, and then you come back and it ain't flat, it's because it ain't tacked. Balsa. Okay, there it stayed flat. And you still got to cut nose rings and top spacers, and got to build a cowl. And as I mentioned, Jim, if you're watching, we figured out how to get the exhaust out of the cowl. Yeah. And any of you 049 guys out there, I need some base gasket shims. They come in different thicknesses so that I can index the exhaust ports. Because if I can't find them, I'm going to have to make them. And I ain't looking forward to that. I mean, I can do it, but... Now, what do you guys think? Does it look like it's supposed to look? Let's lay it up on the plans and see. Of course, I got to get this crap out of the way. When I had the Rona, I had this place all cleaned up. And since I had the Rona, I did a lot of shopping, and I got this place all crapped up again. Some of them boxes are just now showing up. Materials for my sign painting business. I just got no room. You didn't even get an inch. Well, where do you live? The Mojave Desert? I bet the Mojave even got some. When I lived in the desert, I saw it snow one time, and it was just flakes in the air, nothing stuck to the ground. If you don't think it gets cold in the desert, you're sadly mistaken. It gets really cold. When you swing from 131 in the shade during the day down to 20 degrees or even 30 degrees at night, you're frozen. That's ridiculous. And yes, I have seen it 131 degrees in the shade. And I loved it. I got to get this cleaned up so we can show you what's going on. Throw this out. No, I better save it. Better save it. I just got so much crap. Throw this out. I don't know if you guys ever saw me use this tool. I'm going to show you a tool. Whether you ever saw me use this tool, but it's the most dangerous tool that I have. And I very, very rarely use it because it is so dangerous. And that's this little thing right here. It's a miniature saw that goes in a Dremel. And buddy, that thing will, no thanks. Okay, we got this mess cleaned up, sort of. I'll have to put this table away and vacuum or whatever. I also got airbrush ink for t-shirts. So I'm going to do some t-shirts, airbrush some t-shirts. Because I used to do that many years ago too. I need some practice canvas to work on. When I airbrushed t-shirts, E.T. the movie had just come out, and that was a big seller. E.T. Okay, let's see if it's close to the plans. What happened there? There we go. Pretty darn close. This needs to get sanded up this way. That she starts about, well, it starts all the way back there. So I'll make a line on it. We need to cut that off. Let's see. 3/16 of an inch. We need to weigh it up first. So 3/16. Goes all the way back. Also, I need to plane off 50% of that bottom block, according to the plans here. We need to get F4 in it too. I haven't put that in there yet. Let's see what it weighs. I'd say 2 ounces. I've got to bring that down to a 1.9 ounces. Wish I could build a full-size fuselage that light. You're going to sell your what? You're going to sell some what? T-shirts? Yes, I'm going to sell T-shirts. Yes, I'm going to paint signs. Yes, I'm going to pinstripe, gold leaf, all that stuff. I gotta go back to doing something that's not so physically demanding. I've been a mechanic for 40 years, and it's just ridiculous. Up, down, up, down, up, down, beat the hell out of yourself, cut yourself, lift this, lift that. There was a time I enjoyed it, but I don't enjoy it anymore. Well, I think I'm going to call it a quits for now. We'll be back later. Get me something to eat, some lunch. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, share the videos. Remember, I don't have super thanks, so in order to tip the channel, you have to do it when it's live, and that's through Super Chat. Please consider becoming a paid subscriber, like a few of the guys on here are. It helps me keep Charles paid up. Otherwise, I got to come out of pocket. Don Fenning is a paid subscriber. Rico's Video is a paid subscriber. Alexander Third. I mean, there's a lot of paid subscribers. It's $4.95 a month. That's like one beer at the tavern, and maybe 2. I don't know what the price is anymore. I quit drinking 31 or 2 or whatever it is years ago. So I'm not exactly sure what it costs, nor do I want to know. Anyway, please consider becoming a subscriber. Hit the subscribe button. Choose the amount that you can afford per month, and forget it. And that helps me keep Charles in fuel money. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you a little later on this afternoon, maybe around 7 o'clock. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. All right. Fair winds, tight lines. And the final thought of the day is, let's go, Brandon. See ya.